forecast starts now with meteorologist Dan Tomaso.
Today has been the day we've been talking about all week for chances for rain, and not only just chances for rain, rain for all locations. Even yesterday, it just felt like some places were just handpicked over others in terms of shower activity. Some places got next to nothing, others got some downpours. Well, either way, the last 2 days, the air has been very, very saturated, so we're not seeing any change in terms of visibility. A lot of fog in the valley locations. Now, it's not as thick as yesterday, so hopefully getting around this morning is a little bit easier. As a live view from Wormleysburg, and we can see a pretty good shot there. And the same thing goes from our Hershey camera at the Milton Hershey School at Catherine Hall. These images yesterday were very, very blurry, very, very obscure thanks to the fog. And I just want to mention that, again, even if you didn't get the heavy rain yesterday, it's pretty much everywhere. We're seeing the sporadic valley fog out there. The heaviest rain was over parts of southern Fulton and southern Franklin counties yesterday, and that began as early as 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that came in ahead of schedule. And then our other southern counties, Adams, York, about a ½ inch. Far southern Dauphin County, a few places picked up a ½ inch of rain. Same thing for areas near E-Town and Lancaster County, Lebanon County. So about a ½ inch already for some locations going back 24 hours ago, and now here's the next round. So once again, our southern tier counties I just mentioned, they're going to get another round over the next couple of hours. Some heavier rain up toward the State College and Lewistown areas. Again, zooming in a little bit closer, this is just one of these bands coming through that'll lift from south to north. So eventually coming into Carlisle, Harrisburg, and Lebanon counties likely over the next 2 to 3 hours. We're not done yet after that. We still have the area of low pressure to pass by, so I still think today is going to bring meaningful rainfall for most locations. Sure, there will be areas that don't get as much as others, but that's kind of the name of the game right now, that it's just hard to satisfy every single location on the map. But temperatures in the low 70s, upper 60s. When we're this humid, this kind of saturated and sticky outside, we're not going to see a drop overall in temperatures, and the dew points are higher than yesterday. And that's why I think, again, some of these downpours could mean business later on this morning into the afternoon. Yesterday's high, only 72. It's actually kind of amazing we got that far, because by midday, some of us were only in the mid-60s. Yesterday's rain officially at the airport, 0.3 of an inch. It is helping, but our deficit still sits at almost 1 3/4 inches. So we do need more rain where we've seen that come from so far. Lancaster's forecast, again, looking a little bit less foggy than yesterday. Over the next couple of hours, temperatures will stay in the low 70s, mid-70s for highs today, and I really don't expect to see any sunshine. And it's all because this whole area of low pressure still has to lift through. Showers, maybe some thunderstorms later on this afternoon, then high pressure moves in for the second half of tonight into tomorrow, and that dries things out. But here's Precision Cast. There's this wave of rain we've been advertising for the morning. So it is going to be a wet morning commute, wet day to start out for school as well. And then look, we do get some lulls in the activity, but I think those lulls could lead to some thunderstorm activity. And this has been pretty consistent the last couple of days, that even if we don't get a lot of sun, there's enough moisture, there's enough energy. We could get a couple of thunderstorms before things begin to clear overnight. Tomorrow also features generally clearing skies. Heading into the weekend, though, clouds do start to return Saturday. We've been mentioning the shower activity, the moisture off to our south. We may get clipped by a few light showers late in the day Saturday into Saturday night. I don't think it's going to be a lot of rain, and the same thing goes for Sunday. There could be a couple of stray showers. I don't think it's going to be an overly wet weekend, but perhaps not as much sunshine as we thought initially. So about a ½ inch of rain today for most areas, in addition to what we had last night. So that could bring totals up over 1 inch when you add the 2 days together. Now, in terms of heavier rainfall, if you're looking for more into early next week, there's a lot going on in the tropics right now. We had Umberto being named yesterday, and the next storm system to the west could bring in some rain to the east coast. So again, Umberto kind of out there on its own. That likely will not be a major player in our forecast, but some of that coastal rain for the storm to the west coming out of the Caribbean could be. So today, 75, scattered showers and storms. Tonight, 65, starting to clear out. And as I mentioned, we're going to add more clouds late Saturday into Sunday for the forecast. Some light stray showers too. Allie, even with that, we stay in the 70s. It's not going to be a terrible weekend. And I think for the most part, it's going to be dry for a good part of that weekend too, other than stray showers Sunday.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Sure.
Dan. Stay with us. We'll be right back.